Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven, aka Storm, and we are back for some more of the Elder Scrolls Online as Reewish, the Mighty Battle Lizard. How is everyone doing today? It's glad to be back here on twitch.tv or twitch.tv/StormerMia. Just gonna put out the invite for people. Right, let's get started. So, the teaser trailer for the next year expansion of the Elder Scrolls Online dropped this week, and it's only a teaser. It's not the actual trailer yet, so we don't know a whole lot of the details. We don't know the name of the chapter. We don't know what the theme is going to be, but there were some things that were revealed, like there was the ocean, there was an island, there was ships. Hey, I'm Sharp. Welcome to the stream. How are you today?
Pig thieves. Daggerfall is full of them. They steal anything that's not nailed down. They even stole my livestock.
You were robbed?
This was no simple robbery. It was grand larceny, and I know who did it. The font stole my glutton. He's been itching to put my prized pig on his menu, serve him up in a stew at his wretched inn. Glutton's missing, and I just know LaFont took him.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I hope it's going to be as good as it's hyping up to be. Have you reported this to the Watch?
They said to take it up with the magistrate, but that takes too long. Poor Glutton doesn't have that much time. I need someone to rescue him before he becomes a ham sandwich.
Before he becomes a ham sandwich. I can find your pig. Alright, let's go talk to the guy in the inn. Which game are you playing right now, I'm Sharp? Oh, nice. Coat's been playing that a lot too. Hello, LaFont.
Welcome to the Rosy Lion, friend. Have a seat, and I'll pour you a mug of something strong.
Swineherd Wickton said that you might be able to help me.
Did he say I stole his damn hog again? Didn't. Not this time, not last time, not ever. Do you see a pig on a spit in here? Most likely Glutton broke out and started rooting in the alleys again.
Does Glutton get into the alleys often?
Every time the pig escapes, Wickton accuses me of thievery. Every time. Ugh, what a nuisance. Look, check the alleys in the northeast section of the city. The sooner that pig's found, the sooner Wickton will shut up and leave me in peace.
I'll go take a look.
Go on. I'm sure you'll find that hog of a pig rooting around in the northeast alleys.
It's like, my pig's gonna be a ham sandwich. And then the guy's just like, dang it, I don't have his pig.
What do you want?
Oh look, it's a pig. Oh, that's not creepy at all. The pig devours a huge chunk of the strange thorny vine. What you gotten into now, pig? The pig squints up at you before returning to its feast. It devours the tender roots with surprising gusto. I see how you got your name. Bloodthorn assassin.
What are you doing in that vine?
So this is a bloodthorn vine. Yep. Now, an interesting thing about pigs, they will actively not eat anything that is poisonous to them. Like, they know if something is dangerous to them, and they will not eat it.
You found him! You found my wonderful little Glutton!
Your pig was in an alley chewing on a strange vine.
I bet LaFont was hiding him there, until he could turn poor Glutton into ribs and chops. But now
Ribs
I've
and
got
chops.
my prized pig back.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I don't think LaFont had anything to do with it, and I've seen vines like that before.
LaFont's guilty of something, I'm sure of it. But what do I care about strange vines? Talk to Jagosh over by the Mages Guild if you're so interested. He knows his plants. Sold me some herbs one time when a glutton ate something that upset his tummy.
I'll talk to Zengush about the vines.
Move along, citizen. Move along.
Ah, someone new to talk to. Are you here for something specific or just to say hello?
Wigton said you might know something about a strange thorny vine.
A strange vine? Unusually thick and covered in thorns? In the city? Son of a troll! I've seen such vines to the north. They're connected to the Bloodthorn cult. A clear indication that the cult is corrupting the land.
Complete quest.
Be wary of those vines. Wherever they appear, the Bloodthorn cult isn't far behind.
I have some questions about these vines.
Well, don't dawdle. Ask your questions. I don't have all day.
Alright, we already know about the Bloodthorn Court, so I'm not going to ask that. Tell me about the vines.
Angoff and the Bloodthorn cult used them for some foul purpose. If you see the vines, that usually means the cult is active in the area. The vines spread an evil poison through the soil. It's a hateful substance that kills everything it touches.
Hey, welcome, Kras. We are currently helping, we're currently here in Glenumbra trying to sort out their cult situation, so. Hello, grocer. Christoph Lamont.
Welcome, friend. You can't get better fruits or vegetables anywhere in Daggerfall. I guarantee it.
I found this list. Do you have 3 blood oranges?
Look, I don't want any trouble. That's a phrase used by the King's intelligence network. It means someone's going to get killed. I don't want to know anything more. Just leave me out of this.
The King's intelligence network?
You know, the eyes and ears of Daggerfall? That's how King Casimir keeps track of what's going on in the city. But you didn't hear about it from me.
I have a few other phrases to ask about.
I said leave me alone. Take your questions and go. I'm not involved in this. This sounds like something that Roy would want to know about.
Who's Roy?
Damn persistent, aren't you? Roy's a friend. I trust him. People I don't know, I don't trust. And I don't know you.
Alright. Moving along. Let's talk to this florist. Oh, she's wearing the off-the-shoulder gown. I actually got that recently. It's really pretty.
Flowers for sale. A posy to gain a sweetheart's favor, perhaps?
Not today. I found a body in the water near the mill wheel. He carried this list.
Oh, that's a pity. Well, now this is a mess.
What do you mean?
I'm taking a chance here. Sometimes I hear strange things, like what's on that note. Black roses with thorns. I've heard whispers of dark nature magic. That's just the kind of thing Roy, your dead man, would be interested in.
How did Roy become involved in all this?
With a note? I don't know. That's just what Roy did. He would find out things. Daggerfall has many eyes and ears. After all, information is cheaper than war.
Okay. So now let's go talk to the tailor. Kareem.
Interested in a set of new clothes? Something in silk, perhaps? No one ever leaves my shop empty-handed.
I'm looking for a cloak with a crescent emblem.
I'm afraid those aren't for sale. The crescent moon is the heraldry of the Casimir family, the rulers of Daggerfall.
Why would a dead man write that on a note?
Dead? Rugged fellow had a dog? That's Roy. Well, that was Roy. I'm sorry he's dead, but I'm not surprised. If you figure out what Roy knew and who killed him, I'm sure someone will reward you. It's also a good way to get yourself killed.
I discovered the meaning of all the items in this list. Where should I report this?
If a crime has been committed, talk to Captain Arison. It's his job to keep the city safe, so he's as good a choice as any. He's usually by the great stairs behind the Mages Guild. He likes to keep an eye on the approach to the castle.
Were you and Roy good friends?
I guess. I liked Roy. He watched out for the merchants around here, and in exchange, we helped Roy. I listened and let Roy know what people were saying. If we ever told him something important, Roy made sure the right people were informed.
Tell me more about Roy.
Roy was a good man, loyal to Daggerfall. People trusted him. Even that old dog loved him.
Well, it seems like that guy will be very greatly missed. Yeah, Daggerfall's really great. This was my, before Alinor released, this was my base of operations for a long time. After Alinor came out, with the Somerset DLC, I moved shop to Alinor and stayed there until Leyawiin released, because Leyawiin is just so much nicer for its layout than even Alinor is, because you don't have, the Way Shrine is right next to the crafting plaza, which is so nice.
Welcome to Daggerfall. Move along.
I have information. Ah, dang it. Yes, we do. Now, Captain, sorry about that.
Welcome to Daggerfall. Move along.
I have information from Roy.
Roy? Where is he? Why did he send a stranger in his place?
Roy's dead. I found this note on his body.
Dead. Mara's hands. Let me look at that note. It's our code, all right. Someone who uses dark nature magic is planning to assassinate King Casimir. But who's behind this? I need to know more.
I can get more information.
Just don't try to play me for a fool. But with Roy dead, I don't seem to have much of a choice. Talk to Grenna Grakush at the Rosy Lion Inn. If Roy was onto something, she'll know what to do. Betray us and, well, she'll still know what to do.
I'll talk to Grenna.
Let's ride!
Yeah, I almost made this the hometown of my main character, but I decided to make my main character from Stormhaven instead. So she hails from Wayrest instead of Daggerfall, but it was a close decision.
I'm busy. Can't you see I'm drinking here?
Captain Arson sent me.
And? Why are we talking?
Roy uncovered an assassination plot.
By Malakath. Roy stepped on a nest of snakes this time. One of the vipers is upstairs. He might know something. I'd confront him, but he knows me. Maybe a stranger like you can get him to talk.
I can do that.
Eager. Reminds me of Roy. Go upstairs. Find Levesque and rattle his teeth, but don't kill him. We may need him later. Just don't mention me. I'm not an agent of the Crown. I'm just an orc enjoying her ale.
I'll do what I can. Did you see him sliding along the ground there for a second? Oh hey, his name is Steven. I appreciate the fact that Steven is a canon Breton name, because actually I have a Breton named Steven in Skyrim that I played for the longest time, so I really like the fact that that's a canonical Breton name.
You don't think I had anything
Steve.
to do with that, do you?
Nah, I don't go by Steve. I'm willing to overlook all this in exchange for some information.
Agreed. I'll tell you everything I know. Martin Lerineau hired me. He lives next door to the inn, in the large manor house. I'm a mason, you see. Martin wanted me to make him a map of the tunnels beneath Daggerfall.
What tunnels?
The secret ones that lead to the castle. But I don't know what he's planning, I swear. I just needed the gold. I've got my own troubles back in Wayrest.
Stay here.
You're back. What happened?
Nivik had some protection.
I thought I heard some noise upstairs. But you don't look any worse for the wear. Did you let that snake Levesque live?
He's alive. He gave Martin Lyrinix information about secret tunnels to the castle.
Martin the merchant? We need to know everything. Get inside Larano's manor. Look for anything that can shed light on what they're planning. I'll stay here and keep an eye on Levesque, so take anything you find straight to Captain Erison.
Very well. I thought for sure I'd have to pick this door. Lucy, I'm home. Okay, there's no Bloodthorn assassins so far. Martin, your ships are more than adequate to transport our agents. All you need to do is deliver the cargo. Once night falls, we'll emerge from the crates and use Levik's maps to get close to King Casimir. Alof will be pleased with the chaos caused by Casimir's death. The kingdom's leaderless ranks will offer the Bloodthorns little resistance. Overcoming the south will be easy, and Glenumbra will be ours. Rest assured that you will be compensated very well for your loyalty to the Bloodthorns' cause. See that the crates are not disturbed. The agents inside must stay hidden until the time is right. And if they are discovered, I will perform the deed myself, and then come back for you. Do not fail us, Varric. I've got a few problems with that plan. The first problem being, okay, so you take Glenumbra, then what happens to when King Emmerich and his armies ride from the north and charge into Glenumbra? Do you really think your cult can hold the entire Glenumbra against the entire combined force of the Daggerfall Covenant? I don't think they can.
Off we go.
But then again, cults aren't always known for their forward thinking. Yep, cults aren't known for being smart. Then again, I don't think Emmerich could commit his entire army to attacking Glenumbra anyways, not with the war effort going on in Cyrodiil, so.
Most of the royal family is safe, but...
Okay, why is that happening every time I come over here?
Most of the royal family is safe, but his lordship is brave and stubborn. He refuses to leave the throne room. I need more information to convince him of the danger he's in.
King Casimir is the target. Assassins are hiding in cargo crates on the docks.
His lordship. Keep this quiet, or we'll never find the assassins in time. Divines help us if the king is killed. It could destroy the alliance. I've taken every precaution to protect the royal family, but the king refuses to lay low. We need to find those assassins.
I'll search the harbor.
Good. Talk to Sisana Atabas. She oversees the docks. Tell her what you discovered and she'll help in any way she can. Now hurry. The king's life is in danger.
I'll talk to Sisana. Or Sasana. It's not like I like you or anything, but Baka sending assassins after you while signing the orders to send assassins after you.
Unless this is about cargo, I can't talk right now. I'm extremely busy.
Captain Arson sent me. The king is in danger.
The assassins are in my port. Find these snakes and kill them, but do it quietly. I don't want to start a panic. I'll alert the guards. If any of these conspirators get past you, we'll cut them down.
Not like I want you to beat my minions, Baka. That's okay. I gave somebody a Chasunder birthday message the other day. I think it was Thursday. It was either Wednesday or Thursday. I don't remember which one. And I was like, it's not like I want to wish you happy birthday or anything. Okay, and these ships are the stealing ships. If you want to level your ledger domain skill, like I did, You come to these two ships and you take everything that from these two ships. You got to be careful on this ship because there's a person that patrols it, and you can get a bounty and thus lose your goods. But if you're careful, you won't have that problem. You can also use this to go to Volkill Guard on the Almeri Dominion as well. I think that one goes to the Ebonheart Pact, but I'm not 100% on that. I'm trying to remember where these crates are. One of them's down here.
You're too late. Varric's already on his way.
They used to make you go to both ships and destroy both of the assassins. There's actually 2 assassins, one on each ship. But they actually changed it later on, so you only had to do 1. I don't know exactly why they decided to change that, but they did, so. The person whose character is named I'll Cut You 69.
In the name of the king.
Mary, get your weapons ready. We're going inside. Daggerfall Castle. Seat of the Dillian dynasty, current rulers of the city-state of Daggerfall, whose castle has long watched over the town from its inaccessible position high atop the seaside cliffs.
My lord, you must go now.
I will not. The dragon does not flee its lair.
Sometimes it does,
Coming
though.
for you. Wait, what was that?
They're here.
Death to the king.
Go!
Victory! Get the king out of here. Go!
Off with you, Switch! Go. We'll handle this.
To the side!
Is that the last of them? Back.
Flag, now! What do we have here? A lizard with a crown.
Death to the king.
Victory! Strike for the Bloodthorn.
In a big family, you have to know how to scrap.
Death to the king.
Strike for the Bloodthorn.
I forgot, there's an unlimited number of them down here. That was my bad.
Goff's way.
Whew, that was a bit of a
Good
warm-up.
riddance. Captain, this isn't easy for me to say, but I want to apologize for ignoring your warnings.
It was nothing, my king. I apologize if I was impertinent in my duty.
Not at all, Arisen. Rise, please. In service to Daggerfall, our friend here is to have any support the Watch or the Knights can provide.
Of course. We'll do whatever we can to help find Angoff and determine his motives. All of Daggerfall stands behind our hero.
It would seem that the captain's concern for me was well-founded. You saved me from this assassin's blade, as well as from my own foolishness this day.
I did what I could.
Indeed. The body on my floor proves that. Who was this man who came to kill me? What did he want?
The assassin was Varric, and he worked for someone named Angoff.
Angoff? I've heard this name whispered by my agents. The Royal Spy Master reports of unrest across my kingdom. stirred into a froth by this Angoff. But that's all we know.
They wanted to create chaos by assassinating you.
Creating chaos is a method, not a goal. It's a means, not an end. There's more going on here than chaos for its own sake. We must get to the bottom of this.
Is there anything I can do?
Oh yes, my friend. I hereby grant you special dispensation to investigate the villain Angoff in my name. But you must keep this quiet, for we don't want to tip our hand. I shall never forget your service this day, however.
Okay. Well, where do I pick up the next quest at? Maybe it's outside.
What do you say we try some of the local fare? I'm famished.
Continue zone story. Okay, for some reason it picks up all the way over there and doesn't prompt me to go there. That's weird. I don't remember it doing that. Oh well. There's something else we need to do too. It's finally time. We've been carrying this around with us for far too long. Yeah, I have a lot of these. Strategic map of the Iliad Bay. The first rift we need to close is over there-ish, that direction. We're going that way anyways, but we're going there slowly because I want to complete stuff on our way there, so. I have done Glenumbra so many times, I have discovered the most efficient way to get things done. I've already done the Elysian Tower, okay. That's going to save me having to do that. Did I get the Sky Shard? Nope, I didn't get the Sky Shard. Never mind, we do have to go into the Elysian Tower regardless. Because people say I'm lasered. Elysian Tower. Yeah, we're actually ahead of schedule. Because I plan to have an entire month dedicated to Stros Makai and Betnik, but we've already cleared those. So now January is going to be finishing Glenumbra. February will be Stormhaven. March will be Alakir, and April will be Bankurai. So I will be finished if it works out the way I planned. I will be done 2 months before the new chapter launch with the Glenumbra storyline, which means I can go back and start working on the Ebonheart stuff and finishing that stuff up again. And I do have stuff I've left unfinished in Ebonheart Pact I need to get cleaned up, but I was actually starting that right before I actually had started that right before Deadlands launched, but I put it on pause to do the Deadlands. And then I was like, well, you know, I haven't even started the Daggerfall story, and I had a feeling that it was going to be somehow Daggerfall related this year. So I figured it would be best to at least start the Daggerfall story, and then if it turned out to be a different pack related, I would switch to doing that stuff to make sure it was all finished. And that was and it looks like I am correct. Like I may be wrong, but it's very likely going to be related to either Bretons or Red Guards from what I've seen. So. If you haven't seen the teaser trailer, I definitely recommend doing it. Like, even if you're not big into ESO, it's definitely something exciting for anyone that's an Elder Scrolls fan. And for you, M Sharp, if you want to see it, I actually posted the trailer in Joe's Discord server where we play D&D at, so you'll be able to see it there if you want. You just have to look for it. Yeah, it's like really exciting. It's like ocean and storms and a guy in Breton armor with a very distinctive sword, which I don't know exactly what kind of sword it's supposed to be, but there's an image of him like sweeping ships that represent all three alliances off of a map. And there's a ship showing each alliance's flag, so they're finally going to be bringing the alliances back in some fashion this year, which is something we haven't seen in... Like, we haven't had actually any new alliance content since the base game. Because it's been focusing on, like, different places where it didn't really matter which alliance you were in. But, like, it's actually... I'm pretty sure there's going to be some kind of new content this year that has something to do with the alliance that you're in. Where does this quest pick up at? Oh, here it is. When are they finally adding anime cat girls? I don't think they will be adding anime cat girls because Khajiit don't have a humanoid... Like, Khajiit have a humanoid appearance, but they don't have a human-cat hybrid form.
Nothing like finding out that the family estate you inherited is nothing but a pile of ruins. And here I thought my life was finally taking a turn for the better.
Yeah. Now, the cat folk that used to be in earlier versions of D&D and are still in Pathfinder, they can actually either be fully cat or human with cat features. Like, they could, like, unlike, you know how tabaxis in D&D 5e only look like cat people, like, the cats in... They're not going to get anime cat girls in that case. What do you mean?
I just found out that this land belongs to me. You see, my father recently passed away. I was reading his journals and learned of this place. I wasn't sure why he kept it a secret until I got here.
What did you find out?
This place is haunted. Makes my skin crawl just getting near the damn place. There are imps everywhere, and the whispers, they threaten me, warn me to stay away. But this is my land now. No bodiless voice is going to make me leave.
Maybe I can find out what's going on.
A Baelborn always pays for services rendered. This place might look like a ruin to you, but it's a part of my
Need to fix this book.
That's all I have left.
Where should I begin?
Search the ruins. See if you can find a ghost wandering around, or wailing, or rattling chains, or doing whatever ghosts do. Do you think I should hire a priest to perform some kind of ritual? Owning a haunted estate is all rather new to me.
I can handle it, but why don't you send your guards in?
Damn ghost won't let them in. Why else would I be standing out here?
Do you know what the spirit wants?
That's like asking me why my father Maurice was such a bastard. There are things we aren't meant to know. When the voice whispered to me, it said that the land is no longer mine.
Any idea what that means?
According to my father's journal, this property has belonged to my family for centuries. But Maurice was also a lying bastard whose death was long overdue. He was known for only telling half the story.
Where should I begin?
Search the ruins. See if you can find a ghost wandering around, or wailing, or rattling chains, or doing whatever ghosts do. Do you think I should hire a priest to perform some kind of ritual?
Oh, we already heard this part. Okay. Gonna go search the ruins. This is actually a pretty quick quest.
They're coming for us.
Actually, also a very sad quest.
You know, I like to think I'm agreeable. Maurice, what is this? It's beautiful.
My mother's necklace. She gave it to me. Told me to give it to the woman who would become my wife.
Is this what I think it means? Oh, Maurice, This is the happiest day of my life.
Yeah, you don't have to be a master writer to know that that's not going to end well.
Hand in hand, we snuck through the gardens and sat on a bench beneath the moon. The way he looked at me sent shivers down my spine. Our love is forbidden. Still, we care for each other deeply. He plans to tell his parents of our love soon.
I've returned, my love. I missed you so much.
I really don't like your odds. Getting good at this. Well, I probably shouldn't be proud of that.
I didn't steal your necklace, my lady. I swear to you. Your son gave it to me. Maurice, please tell her.
Silence! My son would never give my necklace to a lowly serving girl. I don't know which is worse, your lies or your thieving fingers.
Maurice, please. Tell her of our love, the time we've spent together. Why won't you say anything?
I'm sure she didn't mean to steal it. She's been working awfully hard. Perhaps exhaustion.
Enough! I'll hear no more excuses. Punish her with the whip, and then lock her in the tower.
Well, I think we all know how that turned out. I've never told Maurice. I was waiting to surprise him after the family accepted our love and blessed our union, but that never happened, and Maurice never found out about our baby. Now he'll never know. I can't believe what a coward he turned out to be. He couldn't stand up to his mother, not even to save the life of the woman he loved. Instead, he didn't say a word and left me in this tower to rot. I never should have trusted a bell-born. I thought about calling the guards and telling them the truth, but I don't want my child to grow up to be a bellborn. I won't allow that. I'm dying. I pray to any who hear my plea. I don't expect an answer, but I want our deaths to be avenged. Somehow, some way, I'll make the bellborns pay. Well, that definitely explains what is going on here. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why did that happen? I've made that jump dozens of times and that's never happened before. Well, let's try that again. Wait, why didn't that work? Oh, maybe because I wasn't on the right thing. Okay, you can't go there. Okay. Floors are a suggestion. Oh my gosh, have you seen the meme that's been going around lately? It's like sometimes even when I'm laying down, I feel like I need to lay down further. It's like a second lying dimension. Someone's like, I want to clip through the bed as if Bethesda rendered me. Hello, Ethel.
That wasn't such a good idea. It wasn't necessarily.
I'll see if I can find
idea,
it later.
It was most definitely not a good idea.
What happened to you?
After you entered the ruins without any trouble, and I'm not counting the imps, mind you, I assumed that the spirit had fallen asleep or something. Anyway, as we stepped inside, we were hit with a wave of incredible force. It hurt a lot.
Spirit belongs to a woman who died after your father mistreated her.
Great. Just great. If you shake my family tree, my father wouldn't be the only bastard to fall out of it. But he might be the worst. We have to reason with this spirit. Show her that I'm not the one who wronged her, and I don't deserve her wrath.
Maybe you should just leave her in peace.
What? Why would I do that? That's a foolish idea. A Baltimore never abandons his property. We need to get rid of her. Explain our side. but I'm not really sure how to communicate with a spirit. Maybe you could summon her or something.
And how do you suggest I do that?
You just... well, you... damn, I don't know. Head back to Daggerfall. The Mages Guild there has a library. They must have a book or a scroll or something that has the information we need.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
I hate when that happens.
when you can roast them from afar. Some people call it cowardice. Me, I call it good sense.
Do you have a book on how to summon spirits?
I do hope you're not dabbling in necromancy. That magic always causes more harm than good. But yes, we probably have what you seek. Check upstairs. That's where we keep books on the arcane arts.
Let me go ahead and repair my gear real quick so I get my gear back up to full condition. Might as well, since it was literally a shop right there. Here we go, the reality of spirits. It's
a collection of foolish thoughts, that. All to sell more books. Don't expect to find much truth in a tome such as that. Summoning spirits can be dangerous work. I heard about you. About how you entered the ruins of Baleborn Tower. You must not undo the sacrifices that have already been made. My master sent me to give you advice and guide you to the right decision.
And how do you intend to do that?
By helping you accomplish what the Baleborn has requested. My master sent me to help you summon the spirit. You need to see why the Baleborn curse must not be broken.
Why shouldn't the curse be broken?
Words are so much less effective than seeing the reality of a thing. Now think carefully before you answer my next question. I need to determine if you can truly summon the spirit of the dead. What is the spirit's name?
It's Claudine.
Claudie Thiemann was a quiet woman. She never wanted power or riches. All she wanted was love. A family. A home to call her own. What token did the one she loved give to her? What was the gift that would prove to be her undoing?
A necklace.
Something so ordinary as a piece of jewelry, once promised an eternity of love. And yet it led to Claudie's untimely death. My final question. What drove Claudie to act as she did?
It was love.
Love? I hadn't thought of that. Love could have driven her to make the deal she made. Love promised and love betrayed. An interesting theory. I'll take those items. Go on to the gravesite by the Daggerfall Cathedral. We will send Claudie there.
Sorry I answered those for everyone. That question is something I've answered dozens of times, so I figured I may as well just answer it in the same way I normally do. Because there are wrong answers there. That was in fact a multiple choice quiz, and you can fail it.
It's the hero who saved King Casimir.
What is this place? What happened to the tower? What have you done? The Baleborns hired you, didn't they? You don't understand. You don't know what I gave up to stop them. I lost everything. I lost my baby.
Tell me what happened.
I fell in love with a coward. A Baleborn who couldn't disappoint his mother, even if it meant his beloved had to die. My love turned to hatred in that tower. Before the end,
I begged and prayed for someone to help my unborn child.
And someone answered your prayers?
You have to understand. Akatosh, Daedra, it didn't matter who heard me. I just wanted my baby to live.
Then what happened?
I made a bargain, got my revenge, saved my baby. The Baleborns deserve to lose what they love the most. Their wealth, their lands. I felt my child leave me. I could smell the smoke from the tower. I heard the screams. The deal had been struck.
The Baleborns are different now.
The Baleborns don't change. That family carries evil in its heart. Let them all rot. The ward and the waterfall will always keep the Baleborns away. The Master made it with his own blood.
What happens if I remove the ward?
No, you can't. The Master won't let you. My baby. What would become of him? The Master would kill him. I don't believe you would do such a thing. You know the Baleborns are evil. You know that my curse must stand.
Alright, we have two choices. We can either listen to her and comply with her wishes. Oh, there's another quest we need to do too. Or we can go and we can destroy the curse and bring an end to the curse. So what should we do, guys? End the curse or allow it to stand?
Nobody cares about us poor beggars.
It keeps the Baleborns from ever going back onto their property again, and we'll try to kill them if they step onto their land. Hey, Joe. No, Ethel's not anyways. He's straight up against his father, his father's the one that caused all of this, but he directly calls his father a bastard and hates his father, so he is nothing like his father. So the question is it right to punish the father or the son for the sins of the father? Because the way I see it, she got her revenge. Like, the person who caused her death is dead. Like, there's really no reason for her to continue her grudge. Curse. Sure thing, we're on our way. And for once, not to the convenience stores of Speedway. This is the master.
I never used to fight this
No!
much until I met you.
What have you done? The deal has been broken. My child. What will become of my child?
No need to worry.
Do you remember anything? Where you came from? Who you are?
My head is pounding. I think my name is Stefan.
Stefan is just fine.
What? What's going on? Where am I? Wait, I know you. I feel like we just talked, but I can't remember anything.
This is the guy we just talked to in the Mages Guild. He was He was the son of her, and he was being possessed by the Daedra. When we killed the Daedra, he was released from the Daedra's control.
I walked in here and this young man nearly fell on my head. And you? Were you successful?
The curse is broken.
Figured as much. It felt like the air shifted for a moment. When we tried to walk through the ruins, nothing stopped us this time. But as soon as we walked in here, this man fell out of the sky. We thought it was an ambush.
He looks like the man I met in Daggerfall.
Really? He whispered a name or something. Siniak or Saniak. Something like that. He looked confused. And then he said, Themon. Do you have any idea what all that means?
The contract was broken. This has to be Claudine's son.
He's the son of the ghost that tried to kill me? Well, that's just great. I think he's hurt. But if he wants to pick up where his ghostly mother left off...
So what are you going to do?
If I took after my father, I'd put an end to the young man. It would be the prudent thing to do. But I never liked my father. There's been enough hatred between our families. It's time things...
Especially since he's your half-brother. You mentioned payment for services rendered?
Of course, of course. You've certainly been more useful than these hired hands. The Baleborns are once again on their way to the top, and I have you to thank for that. I'll always remember the small part you played to make this happen.
Small part I played, he says.
I feel free. It's as though a burden has been lifted from me. A burden I didn't know I carried. Whatever you did, it feels right. When my memory returns, I'll find you and thank you properly for this.
Yeah, so that's definitely the better ending of the two, because the other ending is where you just allow the feud to continue on unabated forever. Alright, let's go do this other delve, and then after the delve, we're going to get some main story progress in. We've still got an hour and a half in our stream, and we've actually made some pretty decent progress today so far. That quest can wait. That quest can wait for a little bit longer. I'll come back and do that quest. I'm not ready to do that quest right this minute. Eventually I will come back and do it, for sure.
Let's not get separated. I'd rather not be alone in this place.
That's probably a good bet considering what's going on in this place. The ruins of Siloam are the westernmost known alien settlement in Tamriel. Abandoned early in the First Era, Siloam was occupied... I hate when they get cut off. Dominion soldiers! Oh, wait, okay, so this new sky shard thing is really handy. It makes finding the sky shards much faster. I don't have to pull up a map. Okay, and I really don't like now that if you get attacked, it interrupts you acquiring the sky shard, though. That's annoying. Because, I mean, that doesn't really do anything except for just speeds up the amount or slows down the amount of time that you're inside the delve.
Circle around.
Oh, hello. That's it, we're done here. Let's head back. Let's get out of here. You know, for some reason I thought there were werewolves in this delve, but I must be wrong. No, I'm not wrong. There is a werewolf right there. Sorry all you werewolf lovers out there, I don't really have a choice in the matter. Ooh. Sorry, just a little sleepy. Also really cold in this apartment. I'm not really sure why it's this cold in here, but it is. Okay. Yeah, well, it certainly is possible to solo a world boss like this. I honestly don't like to make other people solo it if I don't have to. I prefer helping it when I can, so that's why I'm here helping right now.
That walking around wreaking havoc, right?
Let's see, there's there's a lore book around here somewhere. I don't know if it's actually still here. Oh, it is still here. True Heirs of the Empire. Very nice. What was that? That was weird. There's the harborage. We're not going to the harborage though.
Well, this is picturesque, eh? Aside from all the imps and such. Did you know that imps have belly buttons? Please, don't ask me why.
Variety of the Faith Oryx. Very nice. Here we are. There's our first time seal of the Iliac Bay.
There's trouble brewing here. Stay alert.
Sealing the time breach. You know, the augur specifically told you not to ask that question, Joe.
I was tired of walking anyway.
Yeah, I know.
To run away? Well, no, I guess it wouldn't. Maybe they should try that. Why has the forest... The spirit of the weird weeps, for something drives her children mad. I fear for the innocents in this village.
What's going on here?
Something has enraged the forest. We tried to speak to the woods, to calm it, but it refuses to listen. Never before has nature refused to hear us. I fear that the land around us is dying.
How can I help?
Our purpose now is just to get these people out of here. My sisters and I can figure everything else out later. I can construct a ward to protect the villagers, but my oath prevents me from harming these creatures. I'm at a loss.
I'll take care of it. What do you need me to do?
A focus is required for the ritual to work. This torch bug, born from the soil and sap of the weird tree, will seek out untainted earth. Let's hope the corruption hasn't spoiled the entire area.
Tell me about the weird tree.
The weird tree. The spirit that gives life to this land. My sisters and I are Beldama Weird. We serve the weird tree. We came here to discover why anger infests this part of the forest.
Have you discovered anything?
No, and that worries me. The forest no longer speaks to us. We sensed that something was wrong, and that's why we came here. But beyond that, we are at a loss as to how to make things right.
What do you do with the components?
Let this torch bug fly where it will. Let it guide you to the essence of Aetherius. It will find the soil that is most pure and draw out what I need for my focus.
Tell me about the weird.
The weird tree.
I've already asked that question. Okay. And there's actually another quest right here too that needs to be picked up.
Who are you to nonchalantly walk through flames and forest? You smell of the city of stone. Have you come to cleave our forest? Rip up our soil? Haven't the spirits already been enraged enough by your kind?
I'm only here to help, and that's racist, by the way.
So you say. My sisters and I serve the Beldama Weird. We have a duty to uphold. You? I don't know your true intentions. Still, we could use the help of someone who isn't quite as attached to the forest as we are. You might prove useful after all.
What do you need me to do?
My sister Olina is still out there. Probably trapped somewhere between the fires and the enraged forest creatures. The fires burn, our sister is missing, and the villagers are dying. Something needs to be done.
I'll deal with the fires and save anyone who's still alive.
Get everyone back here and we can keep them safe. For a while. In the meantime, we'll work on what to do next. And make sure you put those fires out. This building won't provide much protection if it burns to the ground.
Who are you? Do you live in Dillsland Mill? Oh.
We are the Witches of the Weird. We serve the Weird Tree, and the forest is our home. If this was Breton against Breton, we would not get involved. But something unnatural caused this. The forest has been wounded, and that concerns the Beldama Weird.
You still came to help?
We stand apart, but we aren't heartless. No one deserves to die for something they haven't done.
Do you know why the forest became so hostile?
Isn't it obvious? The people of the City of Stone caused this. They have no regard for the natural world. Nature only bends so far before it begins to suffer. Then it reasserts itself. Nature always prevails. That's why the vines appeared.
What vines?
The vines. They started appearing weeks ago, bursting through the soil and spreading throughout Glenumbra. We've never seen such vines before, and even the Weird Tree was engulfed by the strange growths. Whatever's happening, no one is safe.
Alright, we already asked that question. Alright, let's get started. Does anyone see the torch bug? I always have trouble seeing it.
Something.
Move, Miri. I swear the torch bug disappears every time an enemy aggroes.
Just stay with me. We'll get out of this somehow.
My daughter. My darling daughter. No. She can't be dead.
I'm sorry. But we have to extinguish these fires somehow. Otherwise, we're going to join her.
Wait, why didn't it put out the fire? Because Miri was in combat again.
Did my sisters send you to aid us?
Yes, you need to head back to the meal.
but I wasn't able to save more than this single villager. I'll make sure we both get back to the mill.
No! My beautiful daughter! Please say something! You have to be all right. You have to be.
I'm sorry, she's gone.
We can't stay here any longer. Your daughter's gone.
We can't just leave her here like this. I have to say goodbye. Wait. What are you doing? What's happening?
Poor lady, but like all that's going to happen if you stay here is that you're going to end up joining your daughter, and I'm sure that's not what your daughter would want to happen.
It's good you got here when you did. You were much more merciful than I was about to be to those creatures.
Are you alright?
Ha! Better than those things after I got them. Assuming you didn't kill them already. You did. Kill them all, I mean, didn't you?
The way is clear to the mill. You'll find safety there.
The mill, of course. Well, if I do run into any hostile creatures along the way, they'll regret the day they decided to invade our village.
Somebody is way more bark than talk, or talk than walk.
I don't want to die out here. You've got to help me.
Are you injured?
Injured? Injured? What does that matter? Everyone's dead. I think I'm the only one left.
You're not the only survivor. Head to the mill. The villagers are gathering there.
Survivors? I'm not all alone? Oh, thank the 8. I have to get to the mill and see who else is still alive.
Let's run over here and get this etheric essence of Aetherius while we're here. Okay, that's done, but we still got one more villager to save. Or 2 more villagers to save. They're probably in one spot though, guessing by the ticker on the mark, or one of them is dead.
No more! Mura will not stand for it! You won't hurt any more of Mura's friends! These creatures show up in the night, try to take everything from Mura. This one has worked hard to make friends, find people who would accept her. Mura will not allow these beasts to kill her friends.
There are survivors. Survivors are at the meal.
Do you speak the truth? Mura thought everyone was dead. Now you tell me good news, and hope fills this one's heart.
The Weird Sisters are protecting your friends.
Mura has heard tales of the witches who roam the west. Some good, some bad. This one will not turn down help, though, yes? Mura will find her way back to the mill. Just let one of those creatures get in this one's way.
One more person to find. And then I'm going to take a quick bathroom break.
Just tired of walking anyway. They're coming for us.
I thought I was the last one left out here. Well, get up here and fight beside me. Today is a glorious day to die.
How many of the creatures have you killed?
Every last one of the damn things that got too close. A Nord never gives up, and a Nord never backs down from a fight. I'll keep fighting and swinging my axe until my arm falls off, and then I'll find a way to fight some more.
Surviving villagers are gathering in the mill. You should join them.
I'm not afraid to die, stranger. But I might as well do it while defending the village. Thanks for the help. I look forward to fighting at your side back at the mill.
That's not what I wanted to do. I can't talk to her. Maybe I gotta talk to the other one first. Hold on.
I mourn the creatures you were forced to kill. They usually aren't so aggressive.
I've gathered what you need.
May the essence of Aetherius protect us all. Now please, stand back. I must perform the ritual of wording.
Oh, you get out of the way.
Oh, I hope this works.
You're not filling me full of confidence right now.
There. I think that's done it. Come with me. Good. It worked. That's a perfectly fine ward, if I do say so myself.
Perhaps the remaining fire should... My sisters and I should be able to open a path to safety. But we'll need your help again to make this work.
Do you know why the forest has become so hostile?
Isn't it obvious?
Oh, we already did all
the
this.
People of
Okay.
the city of Stone...
Okay, before we continue on, I'm going to quickly go to the bathroom and wash my face. I will be back in just a moment. Okay, I am back and just finished my... Let me talk to this person.
That ward will buy us some time. Now we have to figure out what to do next.
The villagers can't hide in the mill forever.
Agreed. The mill is safe for now, but we need to get the villagers out of here.
Complete quest.
My sister Johanna has a plan to help the villagers, but we need your assistance. If you're willing to help us, please talk to her.
I've already started that quest.
My sisters and I should be able to open a path to safety, but we'll need your help again to make this work.
What do I need to do?
We can travel along the roots of the Weird Tree. That's how we were able to get here so quickly. But there's some kind of corruption in the soil, and now that path is blocked to us. The roots need to be nourished with pure energy.
Where do we get pure energy?
Nothing is more pure than life itself. We can use the life force of the creatures to nourish the roots of the Weird Tree. Kill one of the creatures near each root. Their life essences should provide the power we need to get the villagers out of here.
I'll take care of it.
Look for the roots of the weird around the mill. Remember that those creatures must give up their lives near the roots, or the roots won't absorb their life essences. Any creature you kill away from a root is a life extinguished for no reason.
Tell me about the Weird Tree's magic.
The Weird Tree sustains us. From its roots, we draw strength. From its leaves, we find comfort. Its roots stretch through all of Nirn, and thus its power touches everything.
Let's do this one first, because it's the furthest one away. Come on.
Alright, don't cry for mommy.
Right over here. That's one. There we go. Back to the meal.
We were able to get all the villagers through the portal. They're safe in our camp for now.
Anything else you need from me?
I should return to our camp and help protect the villagers. My sisters will continue to look into the madness that occurred here. Perhaps you could help them, if you have an interest. You have earned my respect, Stone Dweller. Thank you. Speak to Helene. There are still questions that require answers.
I didn't want to say anything with all these poor people around. They've already gone through so much. But after studying the situation, I think I know what's going on in the forest.
What did you discover?
The terrible magic that infects these creatures. I've heard stories, but I've never seen it used. Reach magic. I don't know how this happened. Even the Guardians of the Weird are silent. This is much worse than I originally imagined.
Who are the Guardians?
Elemental spirits connected to the Weird Tree. They guide us in protecting the land. But if we cannot reach them, they cannot hate us. I must ask for your continued help in this. All of Glenumbra may be at risk if this blight continues to spread.
What do you need me to do?
You must meet with Rira Zelina. She was the first to sense the disturbance and may know more about Reach magic. We have to find a way to stop this or the very earth around us will perish. Please, find my sister on the road north of this mill.
Tell me... I already asked that question. Okay. Okay, so... we will go up there and do that in just a minute. There's a little side trip I want to make. Yeah, to the Red Rook camp. But not bad. We've got 5 of the 24 main quests in the zone completed already. If you think 5 is a lot, it's not. It's actually really not that bad. There's we need to go down to Dorstal Isle 2 and grab that for the completion. We'll go do that real quick before we do this quest.
Who goes there? Identify yourself.
What's going on?
Bandits attacked the caravan up the road. We've got them pinned in the noble's house, but they're holding the family hostage. If we attack, they'll kill everyone.
Are you going to rescue the hostages?
Not my call. We should talk to Captain Farley-Vere. She's on the road west of the camp.
I'll go find the captain. They keep on saying, yeah, I am a lizard.
You were the one who sent my... I'm a little busy. The Red Rook's bandits are holding hostages. They're in a house down the lane.
That's what one of the guards told me. Sounds like you need a plan. Yeah, sounds like you need a plan.
A patroller sent you? Then listen carefully, because I always have a plan. The Red Rooks use trained wolves to guard their camp. Increases their confidence, but also makes them careless. We can exploit that to save the hostages.
What are you suggesting?
I need someone who can get in quietly, grab some wolf's woe, and take it to the hostages. With that plant, the hostages can walk out without attracting the attention of the wolves. The hostages are locked in a house, so you also need to find a key.
I'll get the key, the wolf's woe and the key.
We can help once you get those nobles out. My guards are itching to hunt down those brigands. Just be careful, and good luck.
Anything else you can tell me?
The wolf's woe grows all around here, so it should be easy to acquire. As for the key, grab a Red Rook uniform and look around. The disguise should fool the bandits, but watch out for the wolves. Otherwise, shake a few bandits until a key falls out.
Which basically means murder! Climb aboard the murder train. Oh, well, I got the key pretty easily. I didn't get the disguise I wanted, though. There we go. Okay, so apparently we're competing for Wolf's Woe. Also, I am totally 100% a Red Rook bandit. I mean, I obviously look the part. Like, there's no inconsistency here at all. Oh, don't mind the tail. I bought that online. What's online? Oh, you know. Like, you know, worshippers of Mafala, they're always like, oh yeah, I just gotta surf the web. That's the latest fashion trend. Fake tails, yes. See, what happened, there was a... my disguise just got destroyed. See, what happened, there was a Khajiit that was born without a tail. And he was like, but I want to have a tail. So he made himself a tail. And a very fine tail at that. But everyone was like, hey, you know, if he can make himself a tail, why can't we make ourselves tails? And thusly people started making themselves tails. Ah, my disguise got ruined again. That's fine.
Please don't get bruised again, dear.
Another bandit in my house? Have at thee, I say. How was that, my dear? Did I sound fearsome?
I sound fearsome. I'm here to rescue you. This wolf's woe will allow your family to avoid the wolves and get away.
What a daring rescue. This is quite exciting. Look, everyone, we have wolf's woe. This will be an adventure.
Somebody is a little too excited.
Came by boat. Ingenious, really. Slip in from the water, strike caravans on the road, then sail away. But the guards showed up and the bandits set traps on my estate. Clear those traps, or it'll be too dangerous for us to leave.
I'll clear a path. You slip away.
I know. Take my hunting horn. It's upstairs. Then clear the traps and create a diversion. Set something on fire. That should keep the Red Rooks too busy to notice us. Sound the horn to signal us that it's safe. Meanwhile, I'll untie the others.
Wait here and listen for the horn.
A moment, friend.
I'll have you free in no time, my love.
What's up, Eloise?
Please excuse my husband. He gets so enthusiastic.
Are you injured?
No, thank Mara. The only thing I regret losing is my jewelry box. It's a family heirloom. The rest we can replace. I'm just thankful we're alive.
What's the jewelry box?
The bandit leader, an orc named Tharkul, he took it. The box only opens if you're a member of the family. I told him, but he didn't care. If you retrieve it, I can arrange a reward.
I'll find your jewelry box.
Once you acquire my lockbox, please hold on to it until we're safely away from those dastardly bandits. And do be careful. I'd hate to think that someone got hurt trying to help me.
You said that only members of your family can open the lockbox?
Yes. My ancestor had the box made to protect her valuables while she was at sea. The box was tied to her blood, so that only her or her descendants could open it. It's been passed down from mother to daughter ever since.
What's inside the lockbox?
Why, jewelry, of course. Specifically, it contains the Noella May signet rings and the rings of the families that have joined with us through marriage. We carefully organize and store the rings in the box. Many of these rings go back generations.
This is actually what gave me the inspiration to do my family tree from Elder Scrolls, if you were interested, because this is a very Breton thing to do, so I feel like this would be something that my character would have her descendants keep up with, so which is why I'm working on a roleplay family tree. Okay. Oh, I gotta find the hunting horn first. That's why it wasn't counting. Sorry about all the coughing. I have some allergies going on. Okay, let's go talk to the lady and give her her jewelry box. I'm not a doctor, but I'm pretty sure that a body's not supposed to fall like that.
Oh dear, you shouldn't have risked your life on my behalf.
Is this your lockbox?
Oh my, I didn't think I'd see this again, and it's still sealed. This means the world to me. There are so many good memories in this box. Your kindness is appreciated. And here's the reward I promised you. Please excuse my husband. He gets so enthusiastic.
He's just stretching out. This must be her daughter, I guess? Or is this one of her servants? Probably one of her servants.
Oh, thank goodness you've come. The bandits tossed us down here. They threatened to kill us.
She may be a servant, but she looks a lot like this lady. I thought that maybe that this was her daughter, but no. Like, they're almost identical.
I'll be all right. I stepped in front of Lord Nualame to protect him. The Red Rooks didn't appreciate my loyalty.
They seem like a nice, noble family.
They broke my husband's arm and tied him up. Lady Nualame even lost her family heirloom. This is awful.
They seem like a nice, noble family, and it seems like they're very nice to their helpers. One trap down. Let's go burn a boat. Welp. Lightning, climb aboard the lightning train.
Burn it! Split up!
Off with you, Swint!
Burn all the bows and the arrows. Now we escape. Ugh.
I assumed that horn was a signal when I saw the nobles run out. Good thinking.
Looks like the nobles got out safely.
Well done. With the nobles safe, my guards can storm the camp without worry. We won't have any trouble rounding up the rest of these Red Rook thieves. Here, compliments of the Daggerfall Watch.
Damn bandits. The roads have never been this bad. If the Daggerfall Guard hadn't arrived when they did, I'd probably be dead right now.
I can't believe we made it. I'm so glad to be out from under those bandits. Thank you.
As soon as we've finished moving back into the manor, I'm going to plan a hunting trip. This adventure's got my blood up.
Maybe you should take a little bit of a break before you do that.
Risking danger just to recover trinkets from me? Our family will always remember this.
You said, oh, we already asked that question.
Arm's not broken, just sprained. I'll be all right. I can thank you enough for helping us get out of there.
That was so exciting. A real rescue with adventure and disguises and everything. You're my hero.
Aw, thank you. Now, excuse me, I have more heroic things to do.
Get back, you betcha! Please, we're dealing with serious matters here. The Guardians are in desperate need of our aid, and any interruption can have dire consequences.
Where is Helene sent me to you?
Oh, my apologies. You must be the stranger who helped my sisters at Dellen's Mill. I'm honored to meet you.
Complete quest.
I can't talk long. As you know, things are not well in our woods. The Guardians have gone silent, and this corruption spreads.
Who are the Guardians?
They're elemental spirits. They used to guide us, but now, nothing. And just when we need them the most. There's an old rite to contact them that might work, but it's too dangerous for me or my sisters to perform.
Perhaps I can perform the rite.
I don't know. You're not one of us. But we have to try something, I suppose. See the lurchers out there. Gather their limbs. That's the dangerous part. Then burn the limbs at the altar atop the nearby ruins. If it works, a guardian should appear.
I'll perform the ritual.
If you're able to speak to the elemental spirit, find me at the Vale of the Guardians. It's north of this location. I'll wait for you there. And please hurry. We need the wisdom and guidance of the Guardians now more than ever.
Tell me about the Guardians.
If you must know, the Guardians are the Elnafey. They've been a part of the land since the dawn of Tamriel. The Guardians have been with us since we first found the Weird Tree. They protect the land and guide us in our duties.
What's a lurcher?
They are abominations of the Bloodthorns. The Lurchers were Spriggans once, until the cultists twisted and corrupted them. That's what the Bloodthorns do. We must stop them.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna kill some Lurchers. Woo! Murder time, murder time, murder, murder, murder time.
Hey!
As a card-carrying member of the murder squad in my guild.
I hope you're watching.
Oh, there's one more Lurcher.
Let's ride!
Greetings, child. We have been waiting for someone to
Keep your guard up until you've got your footing.
Hold on, we're being interrupted.
Angoff the Gravesinger has imprisoned us, and we are cut off from the Weird. You must set the Guardians free.
How do I set you free?
Have mortals so soon forgotten the old ways? Surely the Weirises remember the Standing Stones. First, the stones must be cleansed of Angoff's dark influence. Protect the Weird while they destroy the corruption binding the stones.
Will destroying the corruption set you free?
No, but cleansing the stones should loosen Angoff's grip. Tell Weiris Alina about the corruption. She will know what must be done. Our time grows short, mortal. Free us before Angoff's corruption takes hold.
Tell me more about the Guardians.
We are the echoes of old voices, remnants of a time long ago. Still, a few of us remain. We were the Ifrei, then we became the Elnafey, the Earthbones. We nurture the land and guide the Weird. They call us Guardians.
What is the blood, or who is Angoff?
He is a tremor in the land, a poison in the water. He is a whisper, a shadow, a chill wind. He is Gravesinger and Reach Mage, Necromancer and Corruptor. Death and decay are his domains. Angoth binds us and seeks to make us part of him.
Gravesinger, that sounds bad.
Gravesingers are necromancers that seek power over life and death. They seek to control the realms we would nurture and protect. They call upon the Daedra who hide in darkness to aid them in their efforts.
What's a Reach Mage?
Far from here, where the earth and sky grow cold, lies the chill of the Reach. Daedra worshippers live there, mocking the Aedra, the Elnafay. They call themselves Reachmen, and their mages pollute the land with dark magic.
Not all the Reach are bad, though, as Reewish well knows, because he's met good Reach folk during his travels in the Reach, which you can actually watch on my YouTube channel. There's all the backlogs for the Dark Heart of Skyrim playthrough, where we went through all of the content for 2020, which was the Dark Heart of Skyrim playthrough, which includes the Reach and Western Skyrim.
I heard a whisper echo through the forest. Was it the Guardians? Did they talk to you?
Yes, they're imprisoned. The Guardian said that we need to cleanse the Standing Stones.
Imprisoned? Our enemy is that powerful. We will do whatever we can to help. The Guardians must be set free.
Complete quest.
What must we do? Without the aid of the Guardians, we can't regain control of our weird tree.
The Guardian said the Standing Stones must be cleansed. Send your weird there.
Or if my sisters have gone north to cleanse the stones, but they need protection. Corrupted creatures attack them before they can destroy the foul vines that choke the stones. You must go and help them.
Destroying the vines is only the first step. The Guardian said you know what else to do.
Of course! The Standing Stones, I should have realized. Take my amulet and protect the weird. When they're done, weaken a lurcher and use the amulet to control it. Bring the controlled lurcher to the Standing Stones on the hill. We'll do the rest.
I'll protect the Weiruses.
Meet us at the ritual site, and don't forget the lurcher.
I need to make sure I get the chill house.
Where Selena told me you would come. I hope this works. Please don't let anything happen to me while I destroy these vines.
I'll make sure you have the time you need to destroy the vines.
You know, when you say it like that, I almost believe it. Let's do this thing.
Yes, let's.
Stay alert. I'm not done yet. Destroyed it. I'm still here. Give me a minute and I'll meet you at the ritual site.
Okay, that's one down. To the next one.
See these vines? Corruption runs through them and they choke the sacred stone. Soon, they will tap into the stone's magic and defile it completely. If you will help me, I can destroy these foul vines.
I'll keep you safe. Just destroy those vines.
Your confidence is inspiring. Thanks for that. Now prepare yourself. The vine's protectors will be on us as soon as I cast my spell. I need more time.
You'll get it.
Destroyed. I'll meet you at the ritual site once I've rested for a minute.
Yeah, I swear that's faster than it used to be. I could swear that more enemies spawned in during this quest. Maybe they changed it. Or maybe I'm misremembering, but I could have sworn more enemies showed up during this quest than this.
Corruption radiates from this thing. I can feel it worming into my soul. The corruption spreads outward, altering or killing all the forest creatures. We have to destroy it.
I'm here to protect you. Are you ready?
Then keep me safe while I destroy this damn thing. Faster. I need to go faster. Be ready for another attack. Finally gone.
I need a minute to catch my breath, and then I'll meet you at the ritual site.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this way shrine since I'm right here.
These vines. They reek of death and corruption. But every time I try to deal with them, I'm attacked by cultists or corrupted creatures.
I'll keep you safe. Destroy the vines.
I wish I had your confidence. I mean, I know what to do. And now you're here, right? Oh, what am I so worried about? Consider those damn vines destroyed!
Good job.
Finished. Keep them off me a little longer. We've done it. Let me catch my breath and I'll head to the ritual site.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to dismiss Miri. Because she's not going to let me capture our lurker. She's going to kill it.
It'll be good to get away from the family a bit.
By my blood, the corruption is washed away.
The sacrifice has... That poor Spriggan spirit is finally free. It is a lurcher no more. Through its blood we have cleansed this site. Everything is ready.
It's time to set the Elemental Guardians free.
I agree. They've been imprisoned for much too long. Beldama, sisters, focus your power on the stranger. It's time to break Angof's hold on the Guardians.
At last, the chains of corruption fall away. We are free of Angof's hold.
Angof will pay for this insult.
Speak, champion of the Guardians. We are in your debt.
Yep, the three elements attached to the tree: air that blows its branches, earth that it grows in, and water that nourishes it.
We are free. This is how it should be.
You don't sound surprised.
We are Earth's bones. We endure. We knew someone would come to set us free. We just didn't know when it would happen, or who it would be. It seems right that you were the one. You are mortal, but also not mortal. Angof has much to fear from you. Angof's evil flows deeper than the wellspring of this land. This must end quickly.
How do we finish this?
There is more work for you, champion. Go to the Weir Tree and find Weirus Gwen. We protected her from Angof's slaves, but she cannot save the Weir Tree. That task belongs to another. Go and learn what must be done.
I'll find Where's Gwen.
Another breach near that tree, I think. Fun fact, all deciduous trees love accordion music. Just more proof that all trees are idiots.
Gotta love the Augur of the Obscure.
What? Who? Damn it all! The last person who snuck up on me got a sword in the gut for their trouble. I
didn't mean to startle you. Lena sent me to help.
Sorry. Old habit. I was in the guard before joining the Weird. Damned bloodthorns have taken our weird tree. I've never seen magic like this. I don't know what you can do, but if Alina sent you, your help is welcome.
Complete quest.
Have a look around if you must, but we need to act soon.
What can I do to help?
The Bloodthorn cultists stole our portal stones. I swore off violence when I left the guard, but killing cultists might be the only way to recover the portal stones.
I can deal with the cultists for you.
We need those stones to get into our enclave without being seen. Recover the stones and activate them inside the huts so my sisters can join you. I still have my stone. Here, set it by the entrance to the Weird Tree and I'll step through to meet you.
I'll take care of it. Alright, before we actually start the quest, let's go and close the rift, because I'm sure having a time rift in the middle of all of this cannot be helping anything.
Like your odds.
Oh. Using the portal stone.
The time has come to reclaim the Weird Tree.
Not yet. We still have other stones to purify, but that time will be soon.
Stand back. We shall begin the ritual. We have come to save the Weird Tree.
Ooh. Okay, that's the last portal opened. We got...
portal in the perfect spot. Now we can get to work.
Well, next to last portal. Now we have to open the portal for Gwen. And then we can storm the tree. Alright. Weirus.
You placed my stone well. I should be protected this close to the tree.
What should I do next?
We need to summon the Guardians. With their power, we can cleanse this place of Angoff's foul influence.
How do I summon the Guardians?
Angoff's cursed vines prevent the Guardians from getting anywhere near the Weird Tree. Find the vines that grow within the circles of weird blossoms and destroy them. That should allow the Guardians to appear before you.
Okay.
Retribution must be swift. Angoff will pay for his insolence.
I'm here to help you.
The weird tree must continue to reach for the sky. You must destroy the corruption of air. Heed my warnings and you will survive the vile creature's onslaught. When I call, come to me. My power shall protect you.
These stones belong to Angoff.
When the battle turn against you, come. It is defeated.
Okay, it's 1 down, 2 to go.
The earth weakens. Angoff's poison corrupts it.
Yeah.
Together we will crush this vile manifestation.
You mean this engine, or you mean Unreal Engine? Because I think they're talking about switching to Unreal Engine, aren't they? Or the engine they're using for Starfield, anyways. I'm ready.
Good. I cannot harm this corruption
Oh, yeah.
of the earth, but I can protect you from its attacks. Listen to my warnings, and you will prevail.
Right.
I shall tell you when to return to my side.
I actually talked to someone earlier who...
Shield you from the spirit's attacks.
I actually talked to someone earlier who said that the character designs in ESO look like Play-Doh. I'm like, what? When did you last look at the game?
Spell that shall shake the very ground beneath. It is defeated.
1 more to go. Because the characters just look crisp in ESO, like the character models and the way they just look in general. It's like in Skyrim, I hate playing elves because the elves are just so ugly. Yeah, fair. That's a fair point.
This pollution is almost too much for me to bear. Help us restore balance to the weird tree.
What should I do?
Destroy the corrupting spirit, and then we can cleanse this place. Listen to my words. I shall offer what aid I can. Stay close, and let my power flow over you.
These stones belong to Angoth now.
The tide of battle turns. To my side. It is defeated.
Alright, we're almost done with this place.
I can feel the oppressive weight of Angoth's corruption lifting. I sense the gratitude of the Guardians, but I also sense fear. Angoth's vermin are afraid.
All the spirits of corruption have been destroyed.
You did well, and I'm happy to stand at your side. Now we finally have a chance against Angoth and putting an end to his unholy corruption. There's one more challenge we have to face, though.
Okay, complete quest.
Angoth's last wraith nests within the tree. It won't be banished very easily, but the Guardians promise to help you. When you're ready, enter the tree and expel the foul spirit.
I'll put an end to this right now. And this will actually be our last quest of the day. I feel like this is a good place to end off after we finish this Heart of the Weird Tree. I wonder if the weird tree is related to the hiss trees, though. I really do. Or like the trees in
Set the weird tree free.
The witch's puppet has come. Time to end your interference once and
The tide of battle turns. To my
Ah,
side.
it's already over.
Now.
You may have destroyed one of my slaves.
Yeah, I know we'll be in. I mean, it's kind of a little early to end off. I mean, I thought that might take a little bit longer because that fight has taken me a while before. But I guess we'll go and try to do at least one more location to try to, because we have 22 minutes and I'd like to optimize as much of my time as possible between now and the release of the new expansion.
It's so beautiful. Do you see? Things have already changed. The weird tree has been restored.
I'm just glad I was able to help.
Thank the Guardians that you did. We were losing this battle, but now things are different. And you, a stranger. It's a wonder you risked your life for us. There's no end to the surprises this world has to offer.
Okay.
I served in the Lion Guard before coming to the Weird, so I know more about the world. I think it's time my sisters stopped hiding. We could benefit from more outside contact.
Will the weird tree recover?
If there are no more attacks, the tree will be fine. A hunter, Gloria Fausta, came looking for help while you were inside the tree. I'm ashamed to say we turned her away. We couldn't divert our attention when the outcome of your battle was still unclear.
Where did she go?
Aldcroft. She said werewolves captured Camlorn and the Duke had fled. We weren't able to aid her, but perhaps you can. Chamberlain Wellern Aldcroft would know more.
Well, looks like we have ourselves a furry situation. I'll head to Aldcroft. One might say that we have a furry little problem. I can just imagine M Sharp right now. It's like, no, you definitely should not say that.
Dead. And without... You there! You can see me?
Who are you?
Who am I? Why, I am Richard Dessant, famous adventurer and treasure hunter. At least, that's who I was, before the cultists in Dresden Keep killed me. I was in the ruins, searching for the treasure, you see.
What treasure?
The renowned treasure of Dresden Keep, of course. You could finish my quest for me.
Totally ignoring it.
Statues, the heralds. Take the offerings I brought in my backpack and present them to the proper heralds. That should open a passage under the well.
I'll present the offerings to the heralds.
Now listen carefully. There will be a lot to remember.
What sort of treasure will I find?
The histories I read never specified, but it said that the greatest treasure of the Breton kingdoms was stored here.
What are the heralds and how do they work?
The heralds are 3 engraved statues that each offer a riddle. You must place an offering before each herald. The statues are the Herald of Thirst, the Herald of Memory, and the Herald of Illumination.
What offering should I place?
There are a number of possible offerings in my bag. Take my backpack and see if you can match the offerings to the correct heralds. Engravings on the statues provide clues about which offerings they will accept.
You were killed by cultists?
Yes, the bastards. I tried to sneak past them, but, well, we'll see how well that turned out. Being a ghost has put a bit of a damper on my adventuring career.
I would suppose it would, yes. Alright, here's the first herald, the Herald of Thirst. These words are engraved into the statue. The demon of knowledge bestowed a great thirst for knowing the unknown and recording... Oh, that's Hermaeus Mora, the demon of knowledge. And recording the unrecorded. We remember this thirst with a vessel which begins empty and must be filled with knowledge. Check this in the backpack for suitable offerings. We have an old cup, a bottle of water, or a wooden ladle. I know the correct answer. I can do them if you want, or you guys can try to guess the riddle, so. Hold on. I don't know if it'll let me repeat it. Let me see. Okay. The demon of knowledge bestowed a great thirst for knowing the unknown and recording the unrecorded. We remember this thirst with a vessel which begins empty and must be filled with knowledge. Okay, it's the old cup. Yep, that was correct. Grab this sky shard. Let its illumination fill me with its power. And then the Herald of Illumination. These words are engraved on the statue. Knowledge is light. It is the light of the candle on the book's page and the illumination gained through study. We seek enlightenment against the shadow of ignorance and the darkness of despair. Examine the contents of the pack. We have a torch, a candle, or a chip of a Wilcard stone. It's a candle. Last one. These words are... Come on! I didn't even aggro you. These words are engraved on the statue. History outlasts flesh. The mountains crumbles and the lake dries, but the map remembers. All history is contained in the tome, yet the tome contains only truth, for that is what will endure. Check the backpack. So we have a blank scroll. Place the Chronicle of the Deslian Dynasty, or place the copy of the Lusty Argonian Maid. Oh, I had forgotten the lusty Argonian maid was an option. I wish it was the last option. I'm pretty sure it's the Deathly Dynasty. Yep. Because even though the dynasty is gone, the book remembers the dynasty. Now we just drop into the old well. Also, I kind of want to safely say that that book was probably not his book. That book was probably my character's book because he is an Argonian and probably likes reading about lusty Argonian maids. And then he feels a cold presence behind him, and Naryu standing there. And she's like, "What are you doing with that book?" And he's like, "Oh, shit, no!" She gets stabbed just a little bit. Dusty scroll. Examine. A small key slips from the center of the rolled scroll. The scroll has been sealed in wax. I should break the seal and read the note. I carefully examined the ancient words on this alien chest after it was delivered to me. The spell of wording that had kept it sealed appears to be eroding. Likely they will fade completely over time, given the alien propensity for devious traps. I deem it unnecessary or unwise to tamper with the chest any further. Perhaps a later scholar armed with a deeper understanding of alien culture and history will be better prepared to deal with whatever is sealed within after the words collapse. Okay, sure. I feel like this is a bad idea, but... Oh, shoot. That's an alien ghost. Who are you? I don't understand what you're saying. I'll try to find something to help me understand you. And just how convenient. There's some kind of... The simple reliquary shows no clues to its age or origins. Look inside the reliquary. The reliquary contains a pendant shaped like a golden tongue. It hangs from a slender golden chain. Take the pendant. The slightest touch causes the pendant to disintegrate. You hear a ringing chorus of whispers like a sudden wind, and the whispers fall silent. That's majorly convenient that there's something there that teaches me how to speak alien. Yes, I know, right?
I told you to go.
I can understand you now. We can talk.
How fortunate for you. But no one ever considers the wants and desires of a ghost.
Why were you trapped in that container?
What a presumptuous question. Such temerity. You are very rude, just like my brothers. They bound me here.
Your brothers bound you here?
Yes, I intended to aid the Direni against the Alessians. I hoped to get land from King Relethiel as a reward. My brothers bound me here, so I could not participate. They never returned for me.
That was cruel of them. The war is long over. The Elysians lost.
They did. Well, I'm glad to hear that, at least. Forgive me. I have been languishing alone for a long time. Can you release me?
I'll destroy the artifacts and set you free. Now, setting an alien ghost free is probably going to be just as bad as when we freed the Direni ghost that was going after her descendants, which includes, you know, all the Bretons, pretty much. Yeah, that's definitely got to come back to haunt us. And Joe's like, yeah, let's set her free. And she's like, haha, murder! She flies away. Soul prison destroy.
Who is it?
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
I'll talk to you in a second. There's him back though. First 3 roads to the splash zone. What a fun ghost.
I can feel the grip of those accursed anchors releasing.
What will you do now?
In truth, I do not know. My people are long gone. I could move on to Aetherius, or I could remain in Tamriel.
Alright, we got 2 choices. We can either allow him to pass on into Aetherius, because the time of the aliens is over, or we can say, see how the world has changed my interest to you. And we release another ghost upon Tamriel. More ghost. So that's a vote for free the ghost, or let the ghost roam free, M-Sharp, instead of allowing them to pass on into Aetherius. This can't possibly end poorly. So that's a vote for let him go out and see the world. M-Sharp? Okay, so since you're the only one who's voted, let's see how the world has changed my interest in you.
Truer words have rarely been spoken. Thank you for setting me free. But heed this bit of advice before I depart. Not everything you mean.
Well, there was the warning about not letting the Durrani ghost free.
You are the first to come here in many long centuries, since this place was sealed. I despaired of anyone ever finding their way here.
What are you doing down here?
I am the High Librarian of Dresden Keep. I was charged with protecting our greatest treasure, the combined histories of the earliest days of High Rock. Do be careful with these books, they are in pristine condition.
Your treasure is history?
Indeed. Our patron is Hermaeus Mora, the scryer of the heavens and he who determines the tides of fate. These treasures have been sealed away for too long. Hoarding knowledge is worse than hoarding gold, or so our patron has decreed.
What would you have me do?
Take this index. It contains the names of all the volumes and scrolls the keep contains. You must give the Dresden Index to someone who can make use of it, such as a scholar of magic.
And how do I exit this vault?
Like a civilized person, you may leave through the door on the far side of the vault. No need to use the well again. The ward on the gate has been broken, and the door will open now.
Okay. Well, that was very cordial and a very nice transfer of knowledge. Alright, let's go turn this quest in. Well, we gotta talk to this guy, and then we'll have to go to the Mages Guild and turn this quest in, and then I'm gonna call it a day after that, because We definitely used up as much of our time as we can today. Richard, where are you? There you are.
You returned. What did you find? Was it jewels, ivory, gold?
I found the lost treasure. It was a vault full of ancient tomes and scrolls.
What? There's no fabulous treasure? There's no gold? I died for a bunch of moldy old books. Ah, cruel fate. I wish I had a book before all this that would have told me what was in this stupid old keep. I plan to meet my friend Linway in Aldcroft after I recovered the keep's treasures. She's in the Mages Guild.
Oh, it's going to Aldcroft anyways, so never mind.
And tell her what happened to me, I guess.
Will she be interested in the dressing index?
Indeed. I know she'll be interested in what you discovered. Like all members of the Mages Guild, she's always been more attracted to stuffy old books than to gold and jewels. Ah well, I suppose it's time for me to move on. Farewell.
I'll look for Velowin the next time I'm in Aldcroft. Enjoy Aetherius, friend. And that's where we're going to end off for today, everyone. I want to thank you for watching if you did, and thanks for catching the latest episode of The Elder Scrolls Online. We got 9 main quests done today. We got 3 of the 6 Delmans. Aren't delves, not dolmens. We've got 6 of the Sky Shards. We only started with 1. And of course we already did the public dungeon. So we are chugging along. Like we got a third of the zone done today. So I feel like we're going to definitely be able to finish before February. So catch it next week as we continue on with the Elder Scrolls Online. I won't have any new news about the next chapter until the stream on the 30th. So see you later.